I embraced painting barns, honoring Grandma's legacy, and vowed to pursue art.
Saying, I don't do barns. But I didn't know I don't do barns. I didn't know what I did or didn't do as far as painting goes, but I said I don't do barns. And she said, try. And so I did. And I ended up putting in a barn into that painting, and then remembering my grandmother had prints of barns in her home. And I thought, I'll send this to Grandma, she'll love it. And so I told my grandpa I was going to send it to Grandma, and he said, honey, Grandma's in hospice. And this, it happened all of a sudden. She only has a couple weeks left to live. I don't know what I can contribute except that she was a sweet lady that had 4 kids that, she raised and everything. And my aunt pipes in, she says, be sure and put on there, Grandma always wanted to paint. And I remember thinking, I never even knew Grandma wanted to paint. It sunk in. And I went home from her service, and I was out sitting on the front curb watching fireworks being set off with my family. I remember looking up in the sky and saying, okay, God, I'll be an artist. And I kept painting, and soon enough, I finished another painting, and my uncle, the one that had, printed out the image for my grandmother, he bought that painting, and he said, I'll pay you whatever you want for it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to keep painting. I'm just going to keep painting. I told God I would be an artist. I'm going to do it. And so I have been, and I have sold them.